absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
We now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 20 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to an armbar, Dominic the Devastator Reyes.
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission, and they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win but get the finish, and they certainly got it tonight.
They got the finish. He's such a terrific grappler. Every time he is on his back, he looks for submissions over and over again. Eventually, he found one tonight and got the desired result.
Ready to fight? Ready. Go.
All right, here we go with the perennial light heavyweight contender, Dominic Reyes, ready to go at the beginning of this round. And in our fighter meeting this week, he wasn't talking about what could have been and wresting the title away from Jon Jones. He is ready to resume his career trajectory, and he believes skill for skill, he's the best light heavyweight in the world, and as usual, out to prove as much here tonight.
Beautiful kick lands.
Oh, nice straight left there.
Oh, that one landed, yep.
All right, so he can do it all. We build him as a well-rounded fighter, but he goes for the elbow here in title.
That's on full display. Everything that he is as a mixed martial artist is on full display with that strike. He's not limited to just kicks and punches. He can do it all inside the octagon.
All right, he gets the takedown now, DC. We'll see what he can do in this advantageous spot.
He set it up beautifully. Let's see if he can now take full advantage of it.
Oh, the grounded pound is there. Trying to set up a choke here. Oh, that is tight. Could be the beginning of the end. Ooh, sorry to cut you off, but he got out.
What a great job attacking the lock. Roll into your back, giving up the mount. He chose a much worse position over giving up that submission.
Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
Reyes gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 1. Solid punch by him there. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this.
I mean, it's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combination with the kick. He loaded up there on that high kick.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Oh, nice hook. Unable to connect with a right hook. Circling to his right. Well, you know the book on this guy, very cerebral and tactical on the feet, and there is that inside leg kick.
Just a quick switch to the hips, and boom, inside leg kick lands. Big punch lands. Ooh.
27 total strikes have found the mark for Dominick Reyes. Just over 2 minutes, round one.
Oh, he's got his back. Now he's got to start trying to drag him to the ground. Then he can look for submissions.
Taken down now by Reyes.
Nice reversal on the ground. Great job.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. It's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud.
Oh, nice.
Nice straight right lands.
Trying to recover, but he's in a lot of trouble.
Under a minute to go. Oh, nasty cut right on the bridge of the nose. He is bleeding. Overhand block there by Dominick Reyes. Missed with that attempt.
Gets to the single collar tie.
Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here. That could affect the judging. Making all these shots count. All right, he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this.
Yes, they have to be mature about the fact that this is a real fighting position.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Round two next. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, well, I'm no doctor. I'm not going to diagnose a broken nose, but a huge cut on the bridge.
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
All right, round two.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Oh, flying knee to the head. Wow, what a head kick. Reyes gets caught by that flush straight punch. Nice job by the offense there.
Oh, nice right hand. Look at the control of the posture as that big knee lands.
Oh, nice jab by Reyes.
Oh, yeah, right hand.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and he is showing in this performance.
Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cutman's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cutman in the business, and they are going to leave him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer cut.
Reyes going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there. All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now is continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this, that is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Oh, big right hand.
Oh, big elbow.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't. Crowd continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth we go.
Oh!
Head kick is blocked.
You know, a lot of people say those don't land, but even if you block them a little bit, they still put damage on you.
Oh, that cut on the nose really becoming a factor now. It's only getting worse. Pouring blood out here. A lot of blood now, and yes, the doctor is going to be called in. The referee pauses the action. His nose is absolutely mangled.
It's smashed. He's done a great job of smashing that nose, pushing it back. You see the blood coming down the face into the mouth, but it should not affect him being able to see his opponent in front of him.
Not too much blood. The doctor taking a long look here, and it looks as though this fight will continue, at least for now. Fans are going to like that.
That's really good. Good call by the official.
All right, so some pretty significant adversity here, but the fight is going to continue. The doctor has left, and the ref gets us back underway.
Gets us right back underway, and it doesn't seem like there was too much thought into it. It looked like they were going to let him fight. That's exactly what they did, and I could not be happy.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Back and forth we go. Oh, man, that cut is only getting worse. Canvas cleanup guy figures to be busy between fights.
He's going to be very busy. He's going to be very busy trying to keep this guy in the fight. His cut has gotten bad, and he has got a guy in front of him that is going to continue to target. He's brutalizing him with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done. Now he's back up.
45 seconds remain in the round. Oh, man, you gotta credit him for continuing to attack that area. But he could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done. He can't even stand.
He's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Reyes is swelling now around that jaw area. We'll see if he can make some adjustments and perhaps defensively raise that guard to prevent any further damage. All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician. All right, so there's the end of the round. All right, so as the cut man gets to work, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round.
He's got some work to do. The cut man's going to have to work a miracle because this guy was on the receiving end of...
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final is underway.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in that fight.
Wow, huge head kick. Lands a big elbow there.
Oh, my goodness, what a right hand. Oh!
Oh!
Leg kick lands, my favorite strike.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Just a nasty leg kick. That's hard to watch.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick. Good block.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. All right, so you can see some swelling on the facial region now as his opponent lands yet another strike, and that one was clean.
I mean, this guy is so clean with his striking. He knows exactly what he wants to accomplish, and he does a great job of doing just that. He got hurt again.
Back to his feet. And they strike till the end. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. All right, so the referee has called for the ringside physician. Perhaps enough damage now to stop the fight.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much. It's over. Stop the fight.
Not sure if the nose is broken or just busted up, but blood is splattered everywhere. Yeah, that's going to do it. That's the end of the fight. So
That's
a
the right
disappointing
call.
conclusion, but the right call.
The right call, John.
All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer to wrap it with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, Dominic the Devastator Reyes.
All right, just an extraordinary performance from this kickboxer tonight, stuck to the game plan. And as you are fond of saying, there are levels to this game. And even though he had well-rounded opposition, and now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Jon Bones Jones! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC flyweight champion of the world, Demetrious Mighty Mouse Johnson!
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
As good a combination of speed and technique as there is in the lower weight classes, Demetrious Johnson back at it here tonight. And when you have as many weapons as this guy does, very difficult for the opposition to try to game plan and figure out what's coming back your way. Demetrious Johnson looking to get off to another fast start tonight. Just misses with the straight left hand.
fighting behind a nice jab.
Oh, made good use of his size there as he lands the flush knee. Oh, that is a nasty inside leg kick, DC.
It is a great technique, but it only takes one time to check it.
Right.
And your night can be over. Or you can end up like Anderson Silva. Be careful.
Got an issue? Here's a tissue. All right, no surprise to see Johnny Bones Jones open with some of those long-range weapons and finding some early success in this one.
That's exactly what he does. He throws the front kick to the leg, and he throws the shot at double leg.
Oh, perfect entry to slam him down. Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position.
And now he's attempting to choke.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep. Oh, this is tight.
Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent, then back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast
absolutely
table.
did, John. You know I love popcorn. Nice defense.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard. North-south position.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the feet.
This is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling. And that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Jones gets hit by that leg kick.
Great job getting the fight to the ground. Takedown win.
Ledger on the takedown there by John Jones, and when his opponent gave him an opportunity, barged right through the door.
Yeah, he took it. You know, anything that is presented to Jones, he will jump right on. He's a great striker. He's a great wrestler. He has a full display right now.
Trying to do damage now with the kick. That's a miss.
Oh, back and forth we go.
Yet another knee finds the target, so a huge moment here. Now we'll see if he can follow it up. And there's that elbow block.
And now he's in the guillotine. Beautiful setup to the leg kick. He does a great job getting out of that clinch position.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought. Right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Left hook to the head. 30 seconds now to go in round one. Oh, nice jab by Johnson. Well, that combination's going to test his chin. Nicely done.
Guillotine jump. These guys are back and forth, and submission defense wins this transition.
Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Round two straight ahead.
Stop.
Deep breath in. Listen, I need you to go out there, and I want you to do more of that. Let's set up those takedowns with your strike.
All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, let's get to round 2. All right, DC, here we go with our next round. When we sat down with his opponent on Thursday, he believed without a shadow of a doubt that he was going to be able to take his opponent down. That was not the case previous round.
That is not the case because he understands takedown defense. When you push him against the side of the octagon, his legs are wide, he's always got an underhook. And the moment you give him an escape, whether it's left, whether it's right, if you make one mistake, he circles back to the center of the octagon. Oh, my God.
All right, looks like he is going for a hip toss here. Yes, he is, and with amplitude, able to take him down.
He got it. You know it. You know that it's coming, but he got it. He does a great job of disguising his technique. He is a fantastic judo player, and he did a great job of getting to this position.
That'll do it! Demetrius Johnson! With style points tonight.
Holy smokes.
So what a win for him here tonight. He gets it done and gets it done by way of submission. He told us this week, I got to keep these judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Absolutely. He is a phenomenal grappler. He said that he held the advantage there, and that would show itself in the fight. He proved that, and he gets a submission victory. Amazing.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 45 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson!
So with the target planted firmly on his back as usual, the UFC's only flyweight champion, Demetrius Johnson,
tip your hat to when you see it. The whole package ain't got nothing missing. Check off every box, it's unavoidable at this point. Don't you act like you don't see me out here making waves. Got an arrow on me, I don't play the game the way they want me to. They tell me take a left, I take a right. I'm not the one to pick a fight to try and bully me, make you regret it quicker. Only person I allow to push me around is myself. Body language reading well. Written on your face, I'm flipping through your faces. You don't have to scream it down. Clear to me, I can tell. The foot you put on this is real. That from my face ain't hiding nothing new to hit you ever fought it comes from down. I got what they lack, first in every class, never coming last. Amy's on my back, heavy on my brand, foot is off the brake, stepping on the gas, knowing that my pace hits me if you can. Far from young, got so much left to give you. Not a man, I was that person detrimental. 2020 me can never hold a candle to the present day. You keep my standards high and changing up, and now I'm digging deep. Still got the hunger, press record your hit. Let the fame and fortune get the best of me. So clearly what's important, not impressed with me. Ain't looking for endorsements, dropping masterpieces, lifting, writing all the hate. Like testing me, pushing with flying colors. Always been unique, can't be no diamond dozen. I take pride in it, won't keep me cutting corners. Have no tolerance for ignorance. I heard you lost your confidence in me. This should be sorry,
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Cub Swanson! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, John Silva!
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Well, every time we walk into this here Madison Square Garden, I think I will always think about you in 2017. It was UFC 217 championship triple header, and it was no worse.
It was the most insane night of fighting ever. Bisping St. Pierre. Cody Garbrandt got knocked out by TJ Dillashaw. With Rose Namajunas knocked out Joanna Jacek, and we absolutely went crazy. One of the greatest pictures of announcers in sports history. It was all 3 of us, and we looked like that poster with the mother. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. It was crazy. What a phenomenal night and a great night. Oh my goodness, these boys are going at it.
Circling to his right. The 1-2 punch is true.
Nice left hand.
And able to land that kick to the chin.
And there's that jab.
How good is this action about a minute in? I think I'm gassing out just watching this thing.
I'm exhausted trying to call all the strikes that these 2 men are throwing at each other. What a fun fight.
Yeah, hate to be the punch counter tonight. Well, he's always working off of that jab. Nice jab there by Swanson. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Cub Swanson. Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here?
Nice punch to the head.
Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully.
Swanson gets caught by that straight punch. You gotta do better than that defensively. Well, no surprise, the striker has come out at his aggressive best here early, really throwing everything with fight-ending intentions.
He's throwing everything to end the fight, and he has to, because the longer this fight goes, his opponent has the advantage.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it. Nice strike.
Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Oh, head kick attempt. It is blocked by Swanson.
You know, that's a big thing whenever you're blocking high kicks, man. You cannot just take the brunt of that kick on one arm. You have to get that cross arm to try and guide that kick so you don't take all of it.
And now that jab starting to get established. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Just misses with the straight right. And a nice left hand there on the inside. Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches. He's landing them upside his opponent's head over and over again.
And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know grab or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Well, good news, bad news, right? The strike there lands, but just not much steam on it because his gas tank seems to be on the verge of empty.
The gas tank is completely empty. All that button mashing did you no good. You wasted your energy. You wasted your time. Now it's just a matter of when your opponent decides to finish.
Huge shots being landed on both sides.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, right hand landed. There you go.
Big left hand. Round two coming up next. All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face.
If you don't start doing something to protect that.
All right, let us get you some replays from the damage in that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the shot that opened the cut.
I mean, just some big shots landed over the course of that round, and he wasn't responsible.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Swanson's been dealing with that cut on his nose for a while, and now it is just pouring blood. Lands the double jab. Straight right is there. Head kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Looks like he might attempt the guillotine now.
Oh.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Motioning for his opponent to stand back up here. Just missed with the leg kick. Swanson's cut is only getting worse, making a nice donation to the camp. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
Oh, head kick blocked by Swanson there. So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round 2. Obvious redness on the right side of his body. So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Straight punch. Well, you got to think he's happy with this performance here tonight. Essentially just the way he drew it up. It's been all right. So the referee steps between the two fighters. They are going to call on the doctor to look at that nose, and I'm fearful this is going to be the end of the fight.
Yeah, it's bad. There's a lot of blood. You can see him almost mouth wide open, gasping for air.
Doctor talking to the referee right now, and all right, it looks as though the fight's going to continue. Fans will appreciate that decision, at least for now.
They will. It's been a fun fight to this point. Let's see how he deals with this bad cut.
All right, well, this fighter was bullish in his desire to continue, and the doctor is going to afford him that opportunity as the referee gets us back underway.
This guy's a fighter, man. This guy doesn't want to lose a fight on the stool. He wants an opportunity to go out there and go out on his shield. And that's exactly what he's getting. He's getting a chance, and as a fighter, that's all you can ask for.
And you know fans don't like doctor stoppages, so they are thrilled.
They start booing. And sometimes the guy's eye is hanging off the side of his head.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taken to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
You're behind. Take down.
Again, going back to the jab, just out of range. Some damage being doled out, and now some swelling upstairs on his opponent.
He's not moving his head effectively. And it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. That's good defense to get that guard up. Swanson's mouth is just pouring blood. I'm not sure I've ever bled that much in my entire life. This is getting out of hand. Seems like even some of the fans right now are calling for the ringside physician to intervene.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Just out of range with that left hook. Swanson.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Trying to finish this fight.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger. Good round.
All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious.
Let's get back out here and work on that cut. Deep breath and relax. There's a lot of blood. He cut you open good. The ref wants to stop this fight, but you're not going to let him.
All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the door.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get.
It's all right, man. I got it. I'm the go.
Third round underway. This crowd is going sick after what they saw in that previous round. Truly an all-out brawl. Some of the moments on both sides. The fight is still going on.
Great moments by both of these fighters. Let's see. Continue to attack and really try and finish this fight.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. What a great fight Dan stole out on both sides. Some bonus money coming the way of these two individuals at night tonight.
50K.
We'll see if he can finish. Oh, big left hand. Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there.
It's fucking gay. You should have called the fucking fight a long ass time ago.
For him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Fuck this dumbass game. I'm getting on YouTube. Piece of shit fucking game, man.